Have your children ever come home talking about something they learned in school, but you had no idea what they were talking about? In this video, we are going to learn more about phonics, one of the main key ideas that children learn about in their school day. To start, we will first discuss phonemes and graphemes. A phoneme is the smallest unit of sound, or the sound that a letter produces. A grapheme is the linking of phonemes, or a group of letters.
So our teacher said graphemes are the linking of letters. So that would mean that the TH or the S in mouth is a grapheme.
Yeah, and the sound letters make are phonemes. So X saying X is a phoneme.
Now that we've broken up phonics down a little bit more, let's talk about what phonics actually is. Phonics is a method of teaching children to read by linking sounds, or phonemes, and the symbols that represent them, or the graphemes. To make phonics a little bit easier, we can break it into different steps. The first step we're going to talk about in this video is decoding. Decoding is when a student is able to see a letter and then say the sound it represents out loud. This means that when a student sees any of the letters in the alphabet, they would be able to say their sound. For example, seeing the letter A would lead them to saying the sound ah. The next step would be blending. Blending is the ability to say all the sounds and combine them to make a word. One fun way to figure out how to do this is to take your arm and say a word up your arm and then scoop it into your ear. For example, cat. Scooping it up makes cat. Now it's time to start decoding, or reading the words. Often, students will start by decoding 3-letter words that follow the consonant, vowel, consonant, or CVC pattern. These are words like man or cat. From here, we can move to CCVC words, or CVCC words. We'll also learn about digraphs, meaning 2 vowels are making one sound together.
A digraph would be like the ooh in boot.
That's correct! And we also have consonant digraphs, when there are 2 consonants together that make one sound.
Oh, like the sh in ship.
Shop is another example. Once we get past all of this, the next step in the process is encoding. Encoding is the process of writing down a spoken word. We can also call this spelling. The student can finally take everything they have learned and put it on a piece of paper. By understanding all of the parts that go into spelling, you can better understand and help your children to succeed through their schooling. Remember to blend those sounds and everything will come together.